Hi, welcome to my video on absolute value. This is a review of absolute value, practice 1. Number 1, find the absolute value of each. Absolute value in relation to a number is the distance from 0. So if you think of 6, the absolute value of 6 is 6, because 6 is 6 units to the right of 0. Negative 3 is 3 units to the left of 0. So the absolute value of a negative 3 is 3. The absolute value is the distance, and the distance is always positive. What's the absolute value of a negative 5? And the answer is 5, because it's 5 units to the left of 0. But the absolute value is distance, and distance is positive. Absolute value is always a positive number. The absolute value of 11 is 11 units to the right, always positive. So a symbol for absolute value is represented by 2 strokes like parallel lines, but they're separated. Simplify each. So the absolute value of a negative 7 is 7, because it's always positive. The absolute value of 8 is 8, because it's always positive, because it's the distance from 0. Now we have some PEMDAS problems. So P, E, M, D, A, S. Or we could have BEDMAS. B, E, D, B, E, D, M. So either one will do. So this is brackets or parentheses, and then we deal with this exponent. Multiplication, division, or division, multiplication, whatever comes first, left to right, and addition, subtraction, whatever comes first, left to right. So we have to work out the inside of this absolute value. There's the absolute value symbol, so we do the inside. So we do the inside of the exponents or brackets, not exponents, sorry, parentheses, and let's put a little bracket on that, so bracket here was omitted. So that's negative 12, subtract. So we do inside this bracket first. So that's a negative 2. Negative 10 plus 8 is negative 2. Now, we have subtract negative 2, so that's a double negative. So that's the same as plus 2. So that's the absolute value of negative 10. Negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10. So that's a 10. Again, we do PEMDAS. We do the inside of brackets first, then we do the exponent, then we do multiplication, division, left to right, addition, subtraction, left to right. So here we go. We have the inside of this. There it is. And the inside of brackets is done. There's only negative 2. So we have to do the power first. So we got negative 10 divided by 5. Add on negative 2 to the 4th. So negative to an even number is positive, so 2 to the 4th power is 4, 8, 16. So it's a positive 16. Now we have to do the division first before we add. So negative 10 divided by 5 is negative 2. And that's the absolute value of negative 2 and 16 is 14. Absolute value of 14 is 14. The absolute value is always a positive number. And again, we do this one. We got the absolute value, and we have no brackets, we have no exponents, so those 2 are gone. So we're doing multiplication, division, left to right. So I have a multiplication here, and I have a division here. So we work from left to right. So 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. We wait and add after. Negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. Now we simplify inside. Negative 4 plus negative 5 is a negative 9. And the absolute value of negative 9 is 9. And we have one more to do to review absolute value in PEMDAS. This time we have absolute value. We work on the inside. So we got to do the inside of this bracket and this bracket. So this bracket right here, inside of here I have an addition and a multiplications. So even on the inside of this, I still have to obey PEMDAS. I have to multiply before I add. I can't add these two, which if I add these two I get -7, and then I multiply I get 21. But I have to multiply these two first and then add. So that's -6, add on, -1 times -3 is 3. So now I'm working inside of here. So -20 add on 34 is 14. So I got the inside of the bracket, and I still got to finish off the inside of this one. I got to keep going. So that's -6 plus 3 is -3 squared. So the inside of this bracket is down to -3. The inside of this one is down to a 14. Now I have to continue. So I have inside the bracket's done. So I have to do the exponent. So -3 squared is 9 minus 14. And -9 subtract 14 is -5. And the absolute value of -5 is 5. So I did a review of absolute value, which is the distance from the origin, which is always positive. And I did some PEMDAS or BEDMAS. Very extremely important when we do math to know this order of operations. So that brings us to the end of this video. And again, if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content of my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.